Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now this is part 2 of the Virgin Voyages vlog, so if you haven't watched part 1, here it is. Go have a watch of it. Hello Ava. Because this will make much more sense because I just get straight into a little boat tour. Right, let's go get the lift because it is 7 decks higher. I'm not taking the stairs today. Lazy Joel today. So I'm on deck 15, so the galley is in here, which I'll show you in a minute. This is one side of the gym, which I was going to come up, guys, and just get some steps, because even though we're walking around outside, I'm not sure if I'm going to get all my steps in today. This is like where you do spin classes. So this side of the gym is like the cardio side, which, isn't it so nice? Like, it's decorated. This side is all black and moody, and the other side, which I'll show you, is all white and like light, and I love it. Only one person in the gym today, I'm assuming, because it's a shore day and everyone's going off. So if I walk you around to the other side, and Keegan should be in here. So this is more of the weight side. You can pick up towels here and get your lockers as well. This is new. They didn't have the weights this side before. There's Keegan. You can see a bit more of La Coruña here as well. Look. Oh, it looks a lot nicer from up here than it did from the deck. Look who it is. Here he is, working out on the sea. I've come up to get a coffee and go back down to the cabin and read my book in the hammock.
I'm going to go up and walk around the track now.
Oh, I need to show them. I might come with you to show. I want a coffee. I'll show you guys another day. But the track is very cool. Is it? Okay, I'll come with. Isn't it the other side? I will say that workout didn't last long.
30 minutes. Thank you.
So up here, this is where they do the HIIT class, somewhere called training camp. Yeah, it's like a CrossFit gym. And then out here is somewhere to relax with the pools, and you can see up here, that is the running track. No one seems to be on it. La Coruña looks nice, doesn't it? It looks very Amsterdam-y, that. Those row of houses. Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait. And it's good to be in dock, guys, because my seasickness has not been great the last day whilst we were sailing.
I don't remember you being seasick in Miami.
We weren't, because it was quite still on Miami. It has been quite choppy, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's certainly felt and moved more this time.
Yeah, and we weren't even the Bay of Biscuits yet. The Bay of Biscay.
The Bay of Bombay.
The Bay of Bombay. The Bay, I think it's Biscay, is notorious for being quite choppy. But alright. Yeah, doing a class.
Thank you.
So here's a little basketball court. How cool is that?
It's mostly.
This is new. They didn't used to have these on Scarlet Lady.
They have a chess set.
Not sure you're into chess at the minute, aren't you? He absolutely loves chess. So we just go up here. Look, you can see the poop poop bit, and the poop poop bit. Boop boop. Where it goes. I'll let no one's on the track. I'll do one lap.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, it's good of me, isn't it? Look at this. No one's running on it in a minute. I'd prefer, this is probably what I should have done, is grab a coffee and just walk while sipping up here. It's quite hard to film in a galley, guys, because there's lots of people and I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable by filming them. I'll try and film as much as I can, or I'll just focus on my face and you can look in the background. Yeah, they have everything that you could possibly need up here. But we're not eating because we've got a booking at one of the restaurants in about an hour. Right, back in the cabin with my coffee. I've started having, well, this trip I've got real milk because they didn't have oat milk. Basically, if you want free coffee that's included in your price, or any free food, go to the galley. So many different food places, different types of food, all your coffees and everything. All the restaurants are also free, and which we're going to. The only things you have to pay for on the ship are like activities and things, you know, like the massage we paid for, and you don't pay for the events and the shows they put on, and you also pay for alcohol, and you can pay for a proper coffee. They've got proper barista made drinks, and they do cost money, but so I've just gone for a free one. But because it's free, they don't have oat milk, which is what I'd normally have. I'm not minding cow's milk, guys. I've heard bad things about oat milk, so maybe I'll just go back to cow's milk. Well, I mean, I have to be careful because it does mess with my tummy, because I don't ever have cow's milk, so my body's not used to it. Anyway, that's my fun story for today. My massage was incredible. I can't believe that was yesterday morning. It feels like an eternity ago, but it was so good. She literally beat the crap out of me. I really needed it. She was like, your back is so full of knots. I think it's because I hunch over a laptop all the time. It was absolutely brilliant. Tempted to go for another one if they have availability, but probably shouldn't because it's expensive. Touchdown in La Coruña. Time to explore. I'm going to put my jumper on because it's actually a lot colder than I thought. What are your first impressions of La Coruña, P?
It's very nice.
Mm.
It's a bit, I'm going to say Beath Old Town, but Anthony and Keegan have probably got you wrong there. You've not been there, have you?
No, never.
Well, the little streets leading up to this square are a bit similar to that.
Okay.
But it's lovely.
Yeah. It is pretty.
Is this the town hall?
I think this is the centre.
This is the centre.
I think this is where one of the itineraries said, have a coffee in the town square. It was like, okay, that's going to be 10 minutes.
That's the
next?
only thing we're doing.
Yeah, literally.
Go back on shaking caffeine.
Yeah. Well, there doesn't seem to be much else to do. It's just like, look at the architecture.
We might walk to the lighthouse, right?
Yeah, walk to the lighthouse, get our steps up. Oh, look, Asterisk. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. They're Asterisk
Not right.
characters.
Are they Spanish?
I think so.
They must be. Now, there's no shade to La Coruña, but there's not a huge amount to do other than admire the beautiful buildings. We went in this beautiful cathedral. Then we had a quick coffee stop.
Shall I pay now? Okay. Thank you.
In Spanish, P.
You can say it in Spanish, though. How would I say that? La cuenta.
La cuenta's the bill.
La cuenta. Yeah. 6.
And then we went to look at the Tower of Hercules, which has served as a lighthouse in La Coruña since the late 1st century AD. 1st century AD, what? I don't think I've ever seen anything as old as that before. Keegan and Peter are thinking of going in, but I'm not sure they are going to now.
We've been deemed that it was inconvenient for us to go in.
And indecent. They haven't got their swimmers on.
Oh!
Oh, someone's about to jump in. So we're back on ship, and here's some of the food. Like, this is the bakery section, which looks great. What's this over here? Burger bar, not after a burger. Over here in the mornings they do like full English breakfast, and I think they still do for lunch as well. Got a taco bar over here. Lovely. I couldn't decide, guys, so I ended up going for sushi and then some focaccia. What an odd combo. So after lunch, and Keegan have decided to have a bit of R&R, just a little nap. Peter and I weren't tired, so we've come to Richard's rooftop to do a bit of sunbathing and a bit of reading, although I haven't done any reading apart from this morning in the hammock on the balcony. We've just been nattering and eavesdropping, quite frankly, on those conversations, which is quite fun. Yeah, it's so hot. It's only 20 degrees, so it's actually not that hot, but it feels a lot hotter than it is. Very nice. And then tonight we set sail, well, we set sail probably in about an hour to go to Bilbao, which I just checked, it's only 5 hours to drive to Bilbao. So I imagine, you know, we've got all night to travel, so I imagine we won't be going very fast. I just hope the sea isn't too choppy. You know, I am thinking of a second massage, as I said. You do get a discount on port days, so that's good. It's fun. Then the next day we touched down in Bilbao, which it wasn't the nicest day in terms of weather, but at least it was warm. It's the next day, guys, and we've arrived in Bilbao. So all that's on our agenda today is we want to go to the Guggenheim Museum. We'll obviously have a walk around Bilbao, maybe stop, get some tapas or something, I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna head straight to the Guggenheim. There are shuttle buses, but there's a massive queue for them, so we're actually walking out of the port. You can see the ship behind us, and then we're gonna go see if we can get like a taxi or something, because on Uber on our phones it's saying that it'll only take 3 people max. and there's 4 of us. So we're going to see what can be done. But yeah, it's very pretty. Keegan was saying this morning that he should have gone to the beach just there and gone for a little cold dip. But yeah, nice. I mean, the weather today, again, is not great. The sun did come out yesterday, as you saw, sunbathing. But I don't think it will today. It's going to stay cloudy all day, but it is quite warm, which is nice. But fun fact, I have actually been to Bilbao before. When I was like 14 years old, I did the Spanish exchange. So we had a Spanish boy came and stayed with me and my family, and then we did the reverse of it, and I came and stayed with him and his family. Didn't speak a word of Spanish. Literally the whole point of it is to go and like increase your Spanish comprehension, and I just went and spoke English the whole time, so kind of defeats the object of it. But yeah, I came here and I went to the Guggenheim when I was 14, but I don't remember any of it. My memory is terrible. Well, we've arrived at the Googs. There's a big dog there made out of flowers. We had to get 2 taxis because, weirdly, in Spain, the limit in an Uber is 3, not 4, even though there are 4 seats.
Well, they were very small taxis.
They are quite small. So yeah, anyway, so we're waiting for Anthony and Peter. We've dropped our location. But yeah, apparently this dog is a bit of artwork. Anthony and Peter told us about that last night, didn't they? Can't remember what it's called. What was it?
I googled things to see in Bilbao, and that was one.
Oh, and that was one of them. Well, we've seen it. Tick.
Tick.
I was saying to them last night, I'm not really into art. I don't care for modern art. I do like traditional art. So, but part of me is excited to learn because this lot love modern art. So
I wouldn't say that I live modern art.
Well, you do. You appreciate it, don't you?
I like things that I wouldn't say that as a category. I like all modern art.
Okay.
Because if I think something's good,
yeah,
then I think it's good.
Yeah.
It's the same with, you know, if I was to see a Monet or a Lowry,
oh lovely,
and it was good, then I would go, oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
But also Lowry is just some matchstick men, and they're a bit shit, but people spend millions of pounds on them. So, you know, it's art is subjective, and that is the beauty of art, guys.
We ended up in a maze.
We came in the exhibition.
That's it.
And got lost for 5 seconds.
This is the first installation. It just keeps going. Oh. I thought we could get in and out.
No.
Right. Back again. This is the thing about modern art, guys. I don't get it. It's very claustrophobic. Right, everyone, we have just set sail from Bilbao and we've been up to Richard's rooftop. I still have some champagne left over. We've just gotten showered and ready. Keegan's gone down to get a table because we've got a pub quiz in 11 minutes. And I'm going to go and collect Anthony and Peter from their cabin and take them down. But anyway, I'm just popping my lenses in now. One sec. This quiz, I've got no chance in because it's pop quiz. We've done it every night so far. I don't know anything about pop music. Actually, one quiz I knew a few, but in general, I don't know music at all. I have no clue. Oh my gosh, why is there water sprinkled on me? Let me dry out. I don't really know anything about music, so I'm useless at it, but I'm going for the vibes, for the fun. I'm a bit nervous, guys, because I might have said to you, but the Bay of Biscay is where we are now. And it says tonight it's going to be moderate or rough. So it's like moderate. What the frick is my hair? Are you joking? It's because it's still a bit wet. If it's moderate, fine. If it's rough, I'm screwed. I'm going to feel sick. So I'm going to take my seasick tablets, which are here. I got these from Amazon and they seem to work the other day. I've only taken them once, but they are all natural. This looks sponsored. It's not sponsored. There's no medication in them. They're made with ginger and a few other things. And it says they're drug-free and they work quite well. And tomorrow will be a new day and we arrive in Bordeaux. Right, over and out. Then the following day, we arrived in Le Verdon. But there's nothing to do in Le Verdon, so we got on a coach and they took us to the nearest village of Soulac, which was a very nice seaside town. It's Thursday and we have arrived in France. Oui, arrivé en français. Oui, bon crêpe.
Français is French.
That's the extent of my French. Well, I don't really know. I did do French until year 9 and I switched to Spanish.
How's that working out for you?
Bien. Anyway, we
Agua sin gas.
Agua sin gas. We were just discussing on the bus how to say still water in French. So if any of you know, leave it in the comments below. It'll be too late by the time I see this. But yeah, we just got a bus here because it literally pulled up in a port with nothing around. So we've gotten on a shuttle bus. Oh, a bookshop. That's good.
Livre.
And we're just exploring. It's a little town called Sumac, something like that. Sumac is a spice. Oh. Well, you never know, this could be where it's from. But anyway, we're just having a walk around, just getting our bearings. I don't think we're doing anything special.
I'm going to go get in the sea.
He's going to get in the sea. Lots of people have gotten buses to Bordeaux, but that's like 2 hours away, and we were like, we don't want to spend 4 hours on a coach. Oh my gosh, that dog is so cute. It looks like this is the beach. We've walked all the way up, all the shops. I don't know if you can hear me, it's quite windy.
La plage.
La plage, is that French for, in Spanish, la playa. Well look, there's a Soulac sign over there. Hashtag Soulac.
That's how Soulac sees it.
Yeah, it's quite choppy. Keegan's going to go in. I think Peter is too. I don't think I'm going to go in. Peter, are you going to go in the sea?
Maybe.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Keegan?
Frog marching off.
I don't know where she's going.
She's walking up.
Swimming home. I mean, I know I'm saying this as we're walking through a car park, but it is very pretty here. The houses are gorgeous. Got some nice weather. I've taken my jumper off.
Yeah, treat yourself.
We've been looking in the window, haven't we, of estate agents. We found a lovely house, a bit like this one, for 1.2 million. So, not as cheap as we thought it might be in France. But I said I think that's because we're near Bordeaux, and I think Bordeaux is quite spenny. So this is where we got dropped off, but the church behind here apparently is a World Heritage Site. So we're going to see if we can have a look inside. You know what I'd love to do, guys, is come to like a French market town, a brocante I think they call them, don't they? Like an antique market, selling furniture and all sorts of antiques. I'd just love to do that, but I don't speak French. That's the problem. I watch these channels on here of like English people moving to France, buying houses or buying a chateau, and then going to antique markets, decking out their house with all these antiques and stuff from France. Grabbing a croissant, literally, it'd be the dream. What's quite funny is this church isn't very pretty. I think that might be why it is so old, because this was before the days when they used to decorate buildings very nicely. Because look at it. I mean, it's still stunning. I love buildings like this, but do you know what I mean? There's not much decor. I'll get Keegan to explain, because I think he knows a bit about it. Keegan, how old is this church, do you know? Oh, okay.
So pilgrimage, people go from place to place.
Okay.
So a pilgrimage would also be if they see a vision of Mary, or have you heard of that? It's
yeah,
Catholic.
I think so.
Oh,
They go on a pilgrimage somewhere, don't they? Well, I got a few dings.
You got a ding dong.
Guys, I keep seeing these. Do you remember this? I don't know if any of you do, but every time I come to France, I'd buy these. I think they were called like Scoobies or Scooby-Doos or something. And you'd buy the plastic and then you basically weave them into keychains, a bit like this. Me and my brother used to do it every time because we go on holiday to France every year growing up, and we used to just buy the Scoobies and then twist them into. You've got different patterns. You can do like circular round ones. You can do square ones. We used to put them on our keychains. But they're still doing it, still sailing it. That's a throwback, I haven't seen that for years. These two are off in, I don't know if you can hear me. It's not hot enough to get in the water in my opinion. Right, how was it, girls?
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah?
I think the slow walk, like you were saying, Joe, the slow walking is the worst bit.
Yeah.
Once you're in.
You just got to, once you dip below the testes.
Yeah. Testes are the hard
And
part.
it's also, I think it's that bit of your neck, isn't it? You've always got to have the...
Yeah.
It's like a pressure point where...
Get the face in. Just throw yourself in, just dive in.
Yeah.
Use it as a metaphor for life.
Exactly, you both threw yourself into it quite literally, so that's good.
Getting my feet on here.
No, I've cut off, so there's no feet.
No foot fetish.
For anyone that's interested, they are rubbing their feet, getting the sand off.
Joel was quite interested in the surfer. I feel like, were you concentrating more on the surfer? Or
No,
both?
I think you'll find I got a lot of you guys on camera, but there was a surfer behind them cresting the waves, and I was like, I can't believe he's surfing.
We just didn't bring our surfboard this time.
No, this time we were selling them down at the front.
Bodyboarding.
Well,
I was a fan of paddleboarding, aren't you?
I love paddleboarding. Have you been paddleboarding?
Never.
So fun.
Is it?
We should go. Yeah. They do it on that bit of lake between our house and their house, off the M62.
Saddleworth.
Yeah, is it that?
We should do that.
Yeah, we should do it. It's fun.
Next up, paddleboarding.
Stay tuned. Then that evening, we had a show with dinner and drinks booked. Hello. Good.
All these handsome men are coming to visit my house. I love it.
This was on board the ship, by the way, and it was called Another Rose, and it was an extra $50 per person because there is free drinks and free food. Guys, I got taken away and I got tied up. I don't know what's going on. I feel this has marked me out as someone to audience participate, and I hate that. Keegan also got taken away. What happened?
Got taken away.
What happened to you?
I basically had to point a torch at someone who was dancing. That was kind of it, and then I got a free drink, so
You didn't get tied up?
So they took me away and told me to write down a fantasy.
And you said...
And I said, yachting. Then they burnt the piece of paper.
And I have very good news, my friends. It is dinner time. Yes. But
Yeah.
a few house rules before we get down and dirty. Number one, food will be coming at you fast. And it will be leaving just as fast. So when your food arrives, eat it. Don't be shy about chowing down, because we will not be shy about taking your plate away. But don't worry, we do still have some etiquette here. So right now, I want you to take that sexy little napkin in front of you and put it in your sexy little lap. Because this dinner is gonna get saucy, and we don't want to mess up these fantastic outfits. Give yourselves a hand. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair. We'll never be rivals. Yeah, let's work it out, dear.
And that is all I have filmed, guys. The very next day we had a full day sailing at sea. And we just did more of the same. Eating, playing board games. That was basically it by that point. So I think Anthony and Peter had a massage on the last day as well, which I should have done. I think it's nice to book it on the last day, but it is nice to do it on the first day as well. I'm not sure. Anyway, all in all, it was a really fun cruise. It was nice to see some parts of the world that you wouldn't normally see. However, I think next time I'd rather do a cruise where the cities are like big ones, like Rome or Barcelona or something like that, or Athens, or they're more beachy, so a Caribbean one, because these ones were a little bit random, but I did enjoy the randomness of those ones. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching, guys. Please subscribe if you're new here. I post videos every single week. If you'd like bonus members-only videos from me that are ad-free, then click join next to subscribe and you could become a channel member. And that is it. You're so cute. Right, see you guys. Bye.